Thanks so much for joining us here in the Fox 4 Weather Center. We start with a live look here from our beautiful Hilton Marco Island Beach Resort tower camera. And while Marco, nice and quiet, as we look a little farther up toward the north, up toward the Naples area, you can see one lonely rain shaft there. And I'll show you that on radar in just a minute. First, though, let's talk about the heat and humidity. Right now on Marco Island, we're at 86 degrees. That dew point quite soupy. The higher the dew point goes, the muggier the air feels. And that's why right now that heat index is 15 degrees hotter than the temperature itself. So it's this that will really creep up on you and can easily cause you to feel a bit lightheaded. Winds currently out of the southeast around 10 miles per hour. Elsewhere, that heat index at 103 in Golden Gate, 100 degrees currently for Immokalee, 102 in Naples. Right now, Cape Coral, it's feeling more like a 98, as well as Port Charlotte. Now, as for those showers, they are few and far between, very isolated at this point. That was that little rain shaft we were just looking up from Marco Island looking northward. So Naples picked up a couple of hundredths in the rain gauge, and that's about it. Not expecting much in the way of action on radar, at least for the next couple of days. Tomorrow expected to also produce minimal showers across the area. And you can kind of see with those easterly winds that certainly kicked up today, those easterly winds kind of driving in some of that Atlantic moisture. As those easterly winds pick up more so mid to late week, we will gradually see those rain chances go up, but for now they will continue to stay minimal. Speaking of those winds, take a look at this. These are some of those peak gusts here in the last hour. Venice, 25 mile per hour easterly winds. They're sustained around 16, but gusting to 28. For Punta Gorda, we have gusts just shy of 30. Fort Myers Page Field is reporting those gusts around 30 miles per hour. RSW even higher than that. So regardless of how you slice it, it's a breezy afternoon. That will continue to be the case here the next couple of days. Tomorrow, expecting those easterly winds again around 25 miles per hour. Same story on Wednesday. Looking ahead to Thursday, wind gusts drop back just a touch, but still it's going to be breezy with those gusts around 20 miles per hour. Then later in the week, heading into the weekend, those winds will shift, becoming more southeasterly, and they shouldn't be quite as strong. So for the rest of this evening, partly cloudy skies are expected. It will continue to stay dry. Temperatures running generally in the lower 80s, cooling into the upper 70s after midnight. Heading into the rest of this evening, there you go. Showers few and far between. We'll still have that cloud cover. We'll still have those easterly winds. So overnight into tomorrow, it's going to stay breezy. Heading into tomorrow morning, lots of sunshine expected to kick off the day. Heading into the afternoon, daytime heating will produce some partly cloudy skies, but otherwise, look at that. Showers few and far between. I have those probabilities running at just 20%, primarily for our inland communities, but even then, major impact not a concern. And then heading into Wednesday, those rain chances will kick up a little bit more so as that Atlantic moisture really starts to condense here over southwest Florida. So certainly midweek through late week, you want to make sure you have that rain gear close. For tomorrow, high temperatures around 94 degrees. We talked about it about 10 minutes ago, but we do have potential tropical cyclone number 1 forecast to become tropical storm Alberto here in the southern Bay of Campeche by tomorrow. It's going to be a rainmaker for Texas, Louisiana, and of course Mexico as well. One wave that we will be watching here is this one to the east of the Bahamas. So we'll talk more about that, but it will be increasing our rain chances a bit mid to late week and even heading into next weekend.